Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast for Thursday, February 6th, 2020. Alright, so today, very simple day in the astrology, no major aspects, but we do have the moon shifting into practical Gemini. So the theme likely today around synergy. It could be learning, practicality, could be synergy with communication, and also maybe just bringing in a bit of flexibility and adaptability into our life here today. So with this, we are in the gibbous phase, which is the more heightened energy part of the lunar month, approaching a full moon over the weekend. So we could notice some wind in our sails, a bit of heightened energy, momentum, and maybe some insights as we do approach that full moon. All right, so along with this, we do have some minor lunar aspects. So let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this Thursday. And I do have a quick announcement to make. I have finally opened an Instagram account for Mastering the Zodiac, where I'll also be posting these videos and probably some extra content as well. So if you're on Instagram, be sure to subscribe over there and join the community. I will put a link to that account down below, but it is the same handle, Mastering the Zodiac. And for those of you who are joining, what I'm going to do is on Monday, I'm going to pull a random person, a random follower from that Instagram account, and they'll be entered to win a free reading. So one of you will get a free reading, and it's also a really good way of supporting the community and of course this channel. So let's go ahead and take a look at the daily energy here today. We do have the moon well set in practical Gemini. The theme likely around creating some synergy into our life, right? Gemini is about synergy. You could say of our minds, which is processing information. Great day for learning, thinking about things, using that mental energy. Also synergy in terms of with others. Great day for communication, writing, exchanging with others, sometimes trade. And just getting into that more synergistic side of ourselves with flexibility, adaptability, a bit of that air energy of Gemini. Really good to develop this part of the lunar month. And this is in the context of the fact that we are approaching a full moon, which will be over the weekend. And so in this gibbous phase of the cycle, we are starting to build some momentum. And it's a good time to integrate. If there was anything that started to come into your life from about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago, there's now some momentum to be put into these things, right? And if there's any intentions you want to set to maybe finalize some of these things towards the weekend, the full moon is a harvest time. And so it could be a good way of working with this cycle to do that. But the larger context is centered around Capricorn, which is where the sun is. And so we are all viewing life through the lens of what can take time and patience and responsibility, discipline, perseverance, right? This grounded long-term kind of energy. And so with whatever these things are, it's still good to be focused on the bigger picture with things in that long-term sort of way with Capricorn. All right, so no major aspects here exact today, but we do have some minor lunar ones. The moon will be passing over the north node. And so this is nothing major, but it could be a new shift or a new beginning in regards to our life path direction, at least in a monthly sense. And in this context, we had that lunar eclipse back in mid-January, January 10th. And there was likely some things that we maybe made some shifts and changes with along that life journey. And so today there could be something new emerging with this, or again, a nice step in the right direction. So anything on that level since mid-January could be good to further develop and maybe explore some new things. Again, learn some new things with that north node in Gemini. And very minor, but the later part of the day, the moon will be aspecting up to that Jupiter sextile Neptune that we have this year. So on a minor note, if there are any ideals that come in the later part of the day or that you've had this year, some ideals, some dreams, it is a good time to maybe, again, put some energy towards some of these things. There could be, again, a shift in the right direction with it. It's also really good for spirituality and expanding our perception about what's possible in life and gaining higher wisdom and again, cultivating some of these dreams, ideals, or receptive things in life. All right, but very minor there. And again, that's part of the larger yearly energy with that. All right, but today the most important thing is we do have this moon in Gemini, practical energy to be developed in the larger context of what we're building or restructuring right now at the moment with Capricorn. We do still have Mercury in Aquarius. Our minds are still very much around collective things. Very good for progressive, innovative energy there with our minds. Venus is well set in Pisces now, exalted. So we could be enjoying receptivity in our relationships, acceptance, compassion, or just simply enjoying the more receptive or spiritual aspects of life. And Mars is getting ready to pass over that galactic center here over the next week. And so there will be this transformation occurring with what you could call the masculine energy, both personally and collectively. And this galactic center does have this kind of drawing in effect of kind of pulling away that Mars energy, which then does lead to the transformation. So practicing non-attachment to that side of ourself that has our needs, our assertiveness, our independence, and allowing that transformation to happen can be very healing, very therapeutic with Ophiuchus. And right now, if there's any healing you want to do to that side of yourself, could be a really good time to do that. All right, but today in particular, though, no major aspects, steady progress from the new beginnings that happened about a week and a half ago's new moon. And in this case, building momentum with Gemini, getting in touch with the practical, flexible, adaptive side of ourself to further develop things in our life. All right, so everyone have a fantastic day. Again, down below will be that link to the Instagram account. And again, hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I'll see you all in the next daily video. Take care.